Looking at the jade, I asked Shi Xiang curiously, "Brother Pedicab, ever heard of yin-yang jade?" Shi Xiang glanced back, his eyes betraying surprise and greed, though he hid it well. He grinned. "Beautiful jade. That color, that clarity, it's the real deal." I acted shocked. Didn't expect a pedicab driver to know jade. Shi Xiang quickly said, "Nah, I'm just a driver. It looks nice, probably good stuff." I noticed he stopped heading for the alley, driving toward the university. The fish had bitten. I didn't talk to Shi Xiang anymore, turning to Tam. "Miss, I still think it's fake." Tam, provoked, snapped, "No way." "Fine. At school, I'll show you the other half." I laughed. "Don't be mad. I've never seen it." "How about this? Show me, and if it's real, I'll treat you to lunch, okay?" I asked Shi Xiang, "Brother Pedicab, any good restaurants nearby?" Shi Xiang grinned. "Sure, Sanghan restaurant nearby is great." Sanghan was where they parked. I guessed Shi Xiang wanted to wait for the jade, then lure Tam there with lunch. 2 prizes at once, jade and a person. Tam smiled. "All right." Students back then were naive. Lunch meant lunch, no suspicions. Shi Xiang pedaled eagerly, soon reaching the university gate. As the pedicab slowed, I seized the moment, flashing the English word written in blood in my palm, scratched with the glass shard along the way. Kidnapped. I'd stumbled on the word in a dictionary at school and remembered it. Shi Xiang, facing forward, didn't see. Tam did, gasping, her face paling, about to scream. I bet she'd understand my plea, quickly shushing her with a look. Helping her off, I whispered, "Get help at school." Tam gave me a deep look, then ran to the dorms for the jade. Shi Xiang and I waited. Shi Xiang, unaware, was thrilled, whispering, "Good job, kid. Finish this and I'll let you go." I thanked him repeatedly. "You're generous, sparing me." I glanced back. SN, and the twins loitered nearby. After a few minutes, Tam didn't return. Shi Xiang grew anxious. Why is she taking so long? Not coming. I was nervous too. Tam was safe in the school, but I was still in danger. If she was too scared to heed my plea, I couldn't escape. 2 more minutes passed, then over a dozen male students and guards appeared. Shi Xiang didn't notice at first, but when they surrounded us, I saw Tam run out, pointing at Shi Xiang and shouting, "He's a trafficker, catch him!" Kung's face paled, bolting backward. I wouldn't let him escape, grabbing his waist tightly. He was strong, dragging me a few steps. Kung's eyes blazed, punching my already injured head and kneeing my stomach, cursing. "Dijun, you set me up? If I don't get out, I'll cripple you, you bastard." My organs felt shattered, pain searing, nearly letting go. But I held on, eyes bulging, face bloodied from punches, blood spilling from my mouth. I couldn't forget that village night, the women's pained cries, the mad woman's curse. "Beasts. All beasts, may you die horribly." Students and guards swarmed, surrounding us. In the 90s, traffickers were despised, especially by furious students. Dozens beat Shi Xiang mercilessly. I pushed out, seeing SN and H trying to flee, and shouted, "Catch them, those 2 are traffickers too." Guards charged. SN and H, like trapped animals, pulled knives, lunging at the crowd. But the mob was too large. Some used chairs and sticks, disarming them. Shi Xiang and his gang were tied tightly with ropes. Shi Xiang, eyes red, roared, "Dijang, you betrayed me? When I get out, I'll kill your whole family." H and the others glared at me, as if to tear me apart. I collapsed, reflecting on the past days, feeling like centuries. Tears streamed down. I'd escaped, but what of the kidnapped women and children, their lives ruined? Not everyone was as lucky as me. Minutes later, police arrived, loading Shi Xiang and his gang into a van. I went to the station, confessing all of Kung's crimes and detailing the village where the 2 girls were sold. Thanks to my timely information, the bald man's crew, who supplied Shi Xiang, was caught. The entire trafficking ring, top to bottom, was dismantled. Many women and children were rescued. since I was tricked into joining and actively helped catch and expose the traffickers. Plus Kun's testimony, I was spared and not charged as an accomplice. Xixiang and his gang likely won't leave prison in their lifetime. Through this, I befriended Tam, the sharp student. Bonded by hardship, we became close friends. I returned home, studied diligently, retook high school exams, and got into Tam's university. After graduating, I got a surprise call from Lan. After escaping, she reported to the police but had no news of me. For years, she searched to repay my kindness. With limited information, she only knew from newspapers that the police busted a Northwest trafficking ring, but nothing about me. She and her husband, with their daughter, traveled repeatedly in the Northwest, with local police help, to find my contact. At the time, I was with Tam in SA. Lan from SA warmly hosted us at her home for 2 months. Her husband tearfully nearly knelt before me, saying without my rescue, he'd never see his wife and daughter again. No matter his success or wealth, he'd never forgive himself, living in eternal regret. For countless families, traffickers didn't just take one person but wives, daughters, entire hopes. They called kidnapped women merchandise, mere tools for profit. The humanity in these beasts was long gone. Thank you, dear listeners, for listening. Please subscribe to the channel to not miss the next thrilling stories.